Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then on the eve of Spec 3, the road to 100%. Here we are. Last chance saloon before Spec 3. Can we complete Gran Turismo 7 today to 100%? We have a couple of hours to go and see if we can before Spec 3 arriving tomorrow. Very exciting times indeed, all right, isn't it? Spec 3 coming tomorrow. All the notes and whatnot have come out today. All looks very exciting. But we've got this to do beforehand. So yeah, we got to 93% in a mega stream last Friday. But we did get stuck on one or two races. So I've been away. I've done a bit of homework. Not a huge amount of homework, but I have done a bit of homework nevertheless on how to do, well, these, just like all of them, apart from one of them that we barely managed to win. So hopefully, fingers crossed today, we will do it. And we'll complete the whole of World Circuits to 100% before Spec 3. So that's the plan. We've got not really a huge amount to do. I reckon a couple hours, we can have it all done. So we're going to start with, I don't know, where shall we go to get started? I reckon an easy-ish one to start with. Get ourselves bedded in. Dirt Champions looks alright. We'll go there. I've got one redo and one to do entirely. So I reckon we'll do this redo one first on Colorado Springs. That'll get us going. Group B Rally Cars, Dirt Tyres. Just very quickly get a Group B. Is there... Trying to see if there's no PP limit or anything, is there? No. One of these that doesn't look like it's been tuned for anything. This one. This will do it. Now get on dirt tyres. Right, we'll get started with a nice easy one on Colorado Springs. We've got a couple hours. Can we do it today? 100%. I hope we can. But, you know, if we don't do it. That's just the thing about it. But we'll start with this one, Colorado Springs. And it looks like a 1v1 against an NSX Group B rally car. So this to redo. We must have got beaten at some point, can't remember when, on this one. One to do completely, and then we'll go over and see if we can start cracking the real nuts of this run, the Clubman Cup Plus. We'll get this one done first, get started off. Go. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Right, a minute, hang on. Wait for it to, yeah, right. Try again. Pedals are working again. That right, let's do it again. Right, this time. Go! Now we're working. That's better. Alright, 3 laps of this we're doing then. Oh, spun it out. Just about hanging on. But, yeah, near enough. Still facing the right way. Right, so 1 more lap to do. That's very sideways there. Right, first one done. That's a redo, so that will add, well, I don't know, we top 3'd it, so it might not add anything to the completion, but we've redone it to get the win. Right, next, get on to the, I think we'll just finish this, I think. Got 1 more Dirt Champions, and then we'll go on and see what we can do on the other ones. So what we got? Is the Sardinia windmills. I think we'll stick in the focus. Get on with it, straight in. Right, this time it's the Hyundai Group B 1v1. Go. Nice and steady. Right, 1 lap done. Well, not quite, nearly. Watch this jump here, because it goes a bit funny if you're not careful. Hello everyone, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. The straight line before Spec 3, it is indeed. And this time the stream will not end. Maybe. Like I say, I have done some homework, a little bit of homework for the Clubman Cup Plus. I've had a bit of a look, but not really, at 1 or 2 of the races and how to do them. We'll see how we get on when we get to them later on. At least this is all the off-roading, I believe, that we'll be doing. This is the last one, I think. The last rally race we've got in the whole game so far. Yeah, that jump's really, can be really awkward. The Sim Racing Expo last year, I tested had a go on the T598 and it was on Sardinia windmills. And I think I crashed on that jump on the demo. Yeah, there we go. Right, that's it. I think that is all of the off-roading in the game done. No more off-road events. It just means that we're obviously getting closer and closer to having to do you know what. So I think enjoy it until we get to said you know what a bit later on. And we'll see if my homework is going to prevail or not. So, got a couple hours, get it all done. Right, we'll get on to 93%. I think that was on that when we started. So, not moved yet. So, that is done. We've got one of those to do. And we've got the Bull X2019. I reckon... this one's got 1 race to go. It's 15 laps. It's on top of this. It's get it done 20 minutes. Just need to get racing soft, medium or hard tyres. 15 laps. Japanese Super Formula. What we got? I've got quite a few of them. Oh, I could have me... I'll have me 40 Corsair Japanese Super Formula. Why not? Right, on top of this, 15 laps. I'm just going to, however, before we get started, just in case. You never know. Yeah, thanks, man, for the GGs. Appreciate it. You have to join us. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Joining us, last chance saloon to get all of 100% before Spec 3 drops in the morning. We're very close. but we are so far at the same time. Got me 40 Corsair livery Japanese Super Formula. Get this one done. Got smoke take here on here as well. Right, 15 laps. What we're doing? Well, I'm just about to say fuel saving, but nah, ignore that. I don't need that. Just keep going then until the tyres fall away. Change tyres, that's about it. Hello Rihanna, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. You're going to buy the power pack, quite possibly, when it comes in tomorrow. These tyres could do the whole race, that'd be rather nice. That's why I bought the wet tyres before the start of the race. Might get a bit of rain then. But yeah, we've got Spec 3 preloaded this morning. Took about an hour to get Spec 3 preloaded on. All ready to go. Oh, bit on going on there. Oh, it's raining a bit now, actually. See how much it's going to be. Right, one more lap. I think that's going to come over. A bit of heavy rain. It might be quite quick. But yeah, 15 gig, the size of Spec 3. I turned on the PS5 and I was like, what's going on? Why has Gran Turismo got an update? I was like, this is Spec 3's tomorrow. But I was like, oh, yeah. Preload it, because obviously it's not as slow if you preload it. Turn it on tomorrow, you've got Spec 3. If you preloaded it, that's it, off you go. But it took about 45 minutes to an hour to put it on the preloader Spec 3. I had a software update for the PS5 as well, so I was like an hour of just like doing nothing on my PS5. Alright, pit stop. I think rain's coming over. Alright, intermediates. Go! Well, can we do it today? Last chance today on 100%. A bit of a mixed bag at the minute. 50% yes, 50% think no. Clubman Cup Plus is going to have its way. We'll see later on. More rain's coming in, I think. Oh! Ah! Schoolboy error. Driving like it's dry. Taking all the curbs flat out. Might be dries actually quite soon. Inters are starting to wear. A bit of an indicator that the track's not wet enough for the inters to sustain the grip, and the rain is going as well. And hello Dave, welcome to the stream. Max tuning in, appreciate it, hope all is well. Morning from Australia. Might be dries again, I reckon, in a minute. They should go to the end. Medium tyres, they should do. I hope they do. I've got their plans on pitting again. Right, go. Right, about halfway through. No more rain. Thanks for the prompt to get the update downloaded now. Yeah, I say if you can. If you've not done it as of yet, and you can do so, get the update preloaded if you can. So just turn your PS5 or PS4 on, go to downloads, and you should see the update is there. It takes about 45-ish minutes to put on to download it. And then 8 AM, it goes live tomorrow. Well, no more rain, but it's a bit murky and on top of this. Let's check we've got enough fuel. We should have. 15 laps of fuel, that's alright. Don't need to worry about that. Oh, nearly a bit of a snap on that. Hello, Joel Test, welcome into the stream. Max tuning in. Hope all is well. Yeah, the servers are going down as well in the morning. Yeah, but they're down for about 2 hours. Tomorrow morning, the servers. That's just to like allow the update to get in, test the update, make sure it's been loaded in properly. They can then push the button to make Spec 3 live. Not too bad. Nice little 360. Nearly another one there. Right, let's carry on. So yeah, so 8 to 10 in UK. So yeah, 9 to 11 in Europe for the servers being down. Done the upload to your test. But yeah, the update is 15 gig. As I was saying before, if you've not downloaded it as of yet, and you can do so, I would recommend preloading the update as soon as you can. Tonight, if you can. Just saves you waiting tomorrow when you, or whenever you go on it when Spec 3's live. It is a very big update. But this is it. 15 gig for the penalty system. We don't know, do we? We've got no idea at this stage. I have seen the customary blog post from PD when the updates are a day away. I've had a bit of a skim through it, and I've seen nothing in there about sport mode. Nothing in there about penalties. I did see about Gilles Villeneuve, and they did mention about the Wall of Champions. However, just a bit of a personal gripe from me, no one else, but they didn't mention, so they got the Grand Prix right on the blog post, 1999, of 3 World Champions hitting the Wall of Champions, but they didn't say who those World Champions were. I know who they were, but PD did not put that in the post. Like, come on, PD, you should know that. If you're doing about Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Oh, a bit wide. Not bad. The Super Formula, yes, it is. Last race in Super Formula. And then, yeah, that should do the cafe menu as well for Super Formula. Alright, tires are looking good. Yeah, just major changes. That's what they've said. So what those major changes are, we've got no idea currently what they are. We're going sport mode tomorrow, and we could be very, very surprised. Microphone's fallen over. Keep forgetting that I've got this overtake. I never use it hardly. Japanese Super Formula. Right, 2 laps of this to go. Maybe multi-class, or maybe matchmaking. You get given just whatever the classes are. So Group 3, Group 4, you are given a random Group 3 or random Group 4 car, and then that's it. Could be. We just don't know at this minute, do we? What is going to be the changes? What they're going to be? We could even come in and we've all got a DRE. Everyone's been reset to the bottom of the DR again as what's part of the need for the changes to come in. And we've all been DR reset. Who knows? Setting hard, I think it is. I don't check it usually. I think it was on Fuji against the normal AI. It was on the hardest difficulty for that. So I think it is. I've not checked it since. I think it is. Since Fuji in October. Alright, oh, tyres are nearly gone, but not bad. But yeah, a DR reset tomorrow. What a surprise that would be when we come in. So on this account, which is my main account, A+, would be, yeah, with the whole lot gone. All of our stats in sport mode gone. Races, wins, podiums, time trial medals gone. As part of the complete reset to allow the new system to take hold, the new system to come into play. A lot of angry people going in sport mode. Where's all with DR gone? Right, done with that super formula. In the 40 Corsa F195 livery, classic F1 team from the mid-90s. Didn't do very well, 40. They had a few sponsorship problems in 1996. Unfortunately, drops off the grid. But, you know, the little... the plucky privateers at the back of the grid. I'm going to do the grind as well, Dave, to complete the game 86%. So you've got a fair bit to go, but you should be able to do it. Yeah, fresh start on Dunlop tyres as well that are coming through Spec 3. The Dunlop tyres that are coming in. So yes, there were 3 world champions who hit the Wall of Champions, which it got the name Wall of Champions, in 1999 in Canada. The first was, I can't quite remember the order they hit the wall, but the first was Damon Hill in the Jordan. Damon Hill hit the Wall of Champions. Jacques Villeneuve in the BAR Honda hit the Wall of Champions. And then a certain Michael Schumacher in a very unrealistic, very uncharacteristic error. Michael hit the Wall of Champions as well in the Ferrari and went out of the Grand Prix in what would have been, hardly likely, 10 points. Because you got 10 points for win back in the day. Right, I think we've done. We'll go to Red Bull, I think. We'll work our way gradually to the Clubman Cup Plus. We've got 5 of these to do. No redos, just all straight through from the beginning. Into Argos. In the Red Bull. Right, 12 laps. This is where the grind really starts coming in now to get this done. But I think last Friday, we had an absolute mega stream to get loads of it done. That was good. So 60% a couple of weeks ago. Nice one, Dave. Grinding away to get it all done. Right, these ones are pretty much like... We did one on Friday and it was like medium tyres and just straight the way through. No pit stop pretty much. So, see how this one goes. Entered Argos. I'm no good in these cars, so I have to use a bit of TC. Well, that's fuel saver, who knows? I'm coming through. Try not to spin out as well at the same time. I'll get Gatto up here. Oh, nearly got me there. Oh, the curve that. And a fuel should be fine, I reckon. Mix one. He just wanted to warn us about the Red Bull AI. They can be quite vicious, the AI. Red Bull AI, pretty vicious. Oh, nearly spun out. Oh, I have spun out. Don't go too far because it'll reset me. Oh, I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost at Interlar because I thought that was going to get me back on here. There we go, we're back on the track. Getting lost. Bit like, what's his name? We got lost there. Kimi Räikkönen. Going again. Right, lap 6, got to really get a bit of a move on. Right, working back through. Lap 7. Hello, you don't have to know. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Do you know any place to get a good wheel stand? I'd say if you can, Cockpit. Personal preference, but Cockpit. I'd say if you get one, get one. But wheel stands are just as good. They'll get the job done just the same. You don't necessarily need a cockpit, but I'd say if you can get one, I'd say they are a bit better than a wheel stand. The tyres gonna last. I hope they are. They're wearing a little bit. We're catching up a little bit. Right, come on then. Mr. Vanilli. What's that on the fuel? 7 laps. Yeah, we'll make it. I'd have thought we'd make it on the fuel. Have a good one. Yep, there was your test same as well. Have a good one. And have fun with the update tomorrow. And I'll hopefully catch you again very, very soon. Right, 3 laps should be fine to get to the end of this one. Right, it's the last lap coming up. Yeah, you got enough fuel. Oh, nearly. Right, this one done. 15, 16 minutes, not bad. That's Interlagos. We'll get on to the next one. And we're almost the credit cap. I've seen nothing about credit caps in the update information. But the collector level is going up. Looks like the credits, though, are not. So we're still going to be stuck on 101 million unless we can get the cars we want from Legend Cars dealership to finish off our car collection. Well, I've got 3 more to go. Right, 3 of these. Right, Sardinia Road Track A. Get this one done. 13 laps, I think the same as the last one, to be fair. Medium tyres, and just bomb it straight through, start to finish. We're on medium tyres. We are. Right. Go. A bit of brake balance. Alright, fuel should be alright. Yeah, again, base and mediums right the way through. Right, straight through. Oh, the wheels shaking there a little bit. Do Sardinia quite a lot for videos. Know this track rather well. doing this one 13 laps. Well, touring car 800 is 15. Right, tyre should go through. Hello Luigi, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well, just subbing to the channel. Big thanks for subbing, appreciate it. And you believe we're going to do it? We are going to do 100% before Spec 3. We're very close, just a case of what's going to happen later in the stream on one or two races in particular. But we're very close. Absolute worst case scenario, Spec 3 got to like 10 AM tomorrow, realistically. Absolute worst case scenario to get it done by. Before Spec 3 is officially live on the game. Good mentality. Yeah, thanks Luigi. Always good. Have a good mentality about things. How you get stuff done. Got 123 so far. Fastest lap. It's going to be a good build for the actual Sardinia race itself, I reckon. Get it in PP. think we could do it for a build at some point. We've got enough fuel. Of course we have. Still got like 9.5 laps of fuel in the car. 8 laps. Lap 8. Oh, getting there. And then we've got 2 more of these, and then it's the main event to finish it off on there. Although my rear tyres are going a little bit, noticing that. The front left's going a little bit. Just noticing that a little bit. I'm hoping it would be. It's going now. I feel it in a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. And hello, Merca Dior, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. What car are we in at the minute? We are in this one, the Red Bull X2019, with the tyres dying at the back. The rear tyres are really losing grip now. Wow, we've got 3 laps to survive, 6 laps of fuel, that ain't a problem. Just the tyres. Let's go a bit easier. I think I've got a little bit of a lead there, 16, 17 seconds. This engine punch you during your sleep. I think with me it's the Suzuki VGT Group 3 engine. The one for me. Oh yeah, it's sliding around a little bit on the corners. 2 laps to hold on. Oh, it's going. Just about hanging on. This will be close, I reckon. The tyres are failing me. I might do the next 2 on hards just to doubly make sure that we don't have the same issue again. Start really slowing down now because the car slides on the corners. Alright, nice and easy. I'm not used to trail braking that corner, just gone through in Sardinia builds and just absolutely flooring it on every single lap. Obviously now we've got tyres that are very badly worn. We can't really do that, can we? And this corner as well, you can absolutely floor it out of here in the right Sardinia build. Just trying to go there again as well. Back in Luigi, you got some snacks to enjoy. They're both, I'm about to say which one's wearing more than the other, but they're both going down. All the same, one more lap. I think next race we'll do it on the hard tyre just to make sure that we don't have any more issues. TC's saving me at the minute. Right, we should get through. I hope we do. Hopefully. Can you ask something? Of course you can. Steady. Little drift around there. Just about done it. Whoa, touch and go. Oh, just hang onto the wheel. Touch and go very much on that one. But we are a step closer to 100%. We are very, very close now to getting it done. Very close. 18 minutes. Right. We continue on the way. Right, I think we lose tyres. I think Dragon Trail's the next race. If we lose tyres and Chicane of Death, we are going to have a massive issue. So where is it? Right, we are in Red Bull X, 60% done. Dragon Trail is the next race. And I am going to say hard tyres. Oh, I've got to buy them. I've got to buy them. "14 laps of Dragon Trail Seaside, losing tyres and Chicane of Death. No thank you. Not recommended." So we'll go hard just to be doubly sure. Can I rate a helmet? I can after the stream. I don't know if you need to add me on PlayStation Network or not for me to do it, but I can do it afterwards. Right. We press on. Next race. Dragon Trail. Right, go. Right, on hard tyres now. A bit handling wise might be a bit different, but the tyres should survive the whole distance. And we'll have to redo the race to 90% on World Circuit. Still good stuff though, Dave. Not far off at all from getting it all done. That's the factor with these cars. So much downforce. No. Right, got going again. Trying to trail brake on racing hard tyres like I'm in a Group 4 car. Obviously, we're not in a Group 4 car, so that's hence we went a bit wide on that last corner. Just a bit. This is not a Group 4 car. It's a lot quicker than that. Watch these curves because they're very bumpy on the top end of them. Fourth gear out of there, that's better. Nearly chucked it in the bin. careful out that corner with traction. It should be flatter here at some point, just kind of there. At some point, as we learn how much we can push the car through there. This corner's a bit... No, I'm not in a Group 4 car. I think I am, but I'm not. Horrendously wide going on there. Steady on. Oh, steady, steady. Before game completion, a pipe dream. I think I did Forza Motorsport 3 and 4 to the full 100%, and they took a very, very long time. Very long time. The events list on those two games, casually put it in the barrier. Don't spin up the back wheels too much. Yeah, the events list on those two games is enormous. It took a very long time to do it. I'd grind it all day, every day pretty much, and just feel like we're getting absolutely nowhere with it. It's massive. I think on Forza Motorsport 3, you got a 80 game score achievement for doing it all, and then you got the same on 4 as well. 80 game score for completing all the events in the game. 100 plus hours doing it. Remember doing, I think it was called the Class F World Championship in Forza Motorsport 4, which is like Sunday Cup in Gran Turismo, but a full 6-race World Championship, 10-minute races, which is like, come on guys. That took about an hour to do that. It's like Sebring, because that was in the game, Sebring, like Sebring full circuit in like a Fiat 500, 4 laps, just like, really? Like 2.5 minutes a lap, it's like, come on game. Well, they're making pit stops in this one. We're at that 9. Tyre wear this race looking marginally better. Right, getting there in this one. You have to work. Yep, no worries, David. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And we'll no doubt see you again very, very soon. Well, we'll see you on Spec 3. Alright, check the fuel in a minute. What are we on? I think we've got enough. Oh, nearly there. One more Red Bull race after this one, and they're all done. Right, final lap on Dragon Trail Seaside. These tyres are better than the last ones. Right, one corner to go. This one's in the bag. Yep, thanks, one. Here we go. Oh, another race done. Oh, there we go. One more race. These cars are exhausting to drive. I couldn't do 200 laps in one of these cars. I'd be absolutely exhausted by the time I'd done it. Right. This one's done. I've got one more race to do in the series. %, nearly done. And I think as well, we're making up a good time for it as well today. What we've got left to do. But yeah, I think Friday, if I tried to do these Red Bull races on Friday, like all of them, would have been pushing 7 hours, like 8 hours nearly on Friday to do it. I wasn't quite sure that I could go for 8 hours, 7-ish, 8 hours on Friday. But we've got one more to do. Lago Maggiore. 14 laps on Lago Maggiore. I'm going to go hard tyres again. Oh, this track's going to be quite demanding as well for these Red Bull cars. Oh, but it's the last one. And then I'd say the stream... Well, the stream starts, full stop. When we get onto the races after this, the stream gets started for proper, for real. What Red Bull? Last race, 14 laps on Lago Maggiore. Let's go get it. This week's daily race B. That once I figured out the brake balance was alright on Monday. The brake balance at the start catching us out. I'm pretty sure that's what it was on Monday that was causing the problem on the stream there. Right, let's get up through the order. Oh, and then it's spun out. Fucking the brake balance on the rear. Oh, sausage curb. I think when the channel first started, there was a nations race on here in these cars. I do remember it because I made a video about it. That is one of the very first videos on the channel. I think it was like a race report or something that I decided to do on the nations race on like a Maggiore in these cars. The video wasn't very good, but it was an idea at the time to get a video on the channel. Well, yeah, the video isn't. The video is not very good. I think it's still on there from about maybe 3 years ago. Oh, these cars on Abu Dhabi going to be a bit blimey on there on Abu Dhabi. These cars on Abu Dhabi final sector, the hotel bit, is going to be pretty rough. I think it's all Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Wall of Champions, that's going to get a lot of people. Catch out a lot of people in daily races, the Wall of Champions. I think the first 2 corners on Gilles Villeneuve are going to be quite interesting in daily races as well. If you don't know the track, you've got a left-hander, 90 degrees, that goes straight into a hairpin on Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, your first 2 corners. Then it's quite good. It's pretty quick Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. From there, it's quite free-flowing, easy to drive. There's a hairpin. There is a hairpin. It's got a long run off it as well, down to the start-finish line. Coming through. I've got enough fuel. Yeah, of course we have. That's going round. Alright, it's halfway through. Oh, getting there. I think we should be fine on this one, though. Pit stop. Tyres are fine on here. We've got 7 laps of fuel. Look, we put in. Just a case of finishing the race where we are. Oh, nearly again. These cars spin out so easily. Coming through, Gallo. 2 more laps. Right, final lap in the Red Bull. And there we are. 22 minutes. Red Bull is done. And we are very much now on the home stretch of getting to 100%. We are on the home stretch now. Not pitting in those races, always. Just keep going. You've got enough fuel, racing hard tyres, no pit stop, job done. And there we go. Right, that is all of it done now. We've left the best until last. Here we go. We're going to see if 22% are correct in saying no, the Clubman Cup Plus will prevail. We're about to find out. We are about to find out. I do believe it's the last event on the entire thing that we need to complete. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. How did I miss that? Forgetful again. It's not the last event. We've got these that we need to do as well. Well, I've geared myself up now to do Clubman Cup, so we'll do that. 10 laps Daytona. This one is 10 of Mount Panorama and 7 of Deep Forest, so, okay. I want to do these. I'm all geared up to do these now. The Clubman Cup Plus. We'll do... Now, I've done a bit of homework as to how to do these, but not a huge amount. So, one or two of them, I think, are going to be quite straightforward. One or two of them, maybe not so. This one, I have done some homework on, the Mini Cooper. And we go into this race here. So, it says 350 pp on sports hard tyres, Mini Cooper. Here's a Mini I made earlier. So this is what we'll use in this one that I made earlier, Mini Cooper. It's tuned a bit, so it should, fingers crossed, win the race. So I got a bit of ballast on it, power restrictor, a bit of downforce, turbocharged it a little bit. Fingers crossed, it should win the race. Bit of a differential on it as well, just for personal preference as to how the car drives. We'll give it a go. Mini Cooper on Goodwood Motor Circuit, 2 laps. Well, yeah, 2 laps. However, it could be a very challenging 2 laps all the same. Yeah, thanks one for the GGs. Appreciate it, as always. And big thanks, everyone, tuning in. If you are enjoying today's stream, do be sure to like and subscribe for more stuff like this, including tomorrow. There could very well be a stream on Spec 3. Right. Mini Cooper 65. Let's do it. Come on, Mini. We're going to go for it. There we go, 75. Get out of the way, Minis. My Mini's better than yours. Mine's got a turbocharger in it, although these probably have got a turbocharger in it as well, to be fair. I'm coming through. Not hanging around on this at all. Coming through. Oh, I'm in top gear. I'm in top gear. Oh no, I've missed my braking. Oh, that is crucial in these races. I'm going to read you on the track about here. I can hopefully carry on a restart with about 5 minutes. It won't be too bad. Right, coming through. Take 2. Right. One thing getting to the front, it's staying at the front, as we found out on Friday at Mount Fuji, when we got absolutely hammered by those skylines on the start-finish straight. So I'm a bit weary on these races now. If we make a mistake, we're done for. Don't go any more rallycross. Can't do that. Look at them, they're all hunting me down. They're all, ugh. They're after me. I am at top speed now. Right, nearly there on Goodwood. closed the gap quite a bit. That's it, go to the line, full power. Done. I'm not sure, a certain James Bond film from the 90s comes to mind in the beginning where Bond says that that was too easy and half of everything is luck and the other half is fate. And if you've seen the particular film, you'll know that an alarm goes off when they say that the other half is fate, and the yeah, if you've seen the film, you'll know. I've seen the film loads of times. Right, but yeah, that one, bit of a false sense of security on that one. Right, the other one that I've done a bit of homework for is this one on Monza. This is a 700 pp race. And I know just the car that I'm going to use. It's right there on the rival cars. Not messing about. Straight in Pikes Peak Escudo. Get on that track and get me the win. And if by any chance anyone does happen to know the James Bond movie that I've just referenced, I'd be very impressed if anybody does know what the Bond movie is. 1990s, there's your clue. There were, hang on, there were 3 Bond films in the 90s. I think there were 3 or 4. It is one of those that the reference is from, and it's at the beginning of the film, before the opening credits. Right, that's it, you lot. Get out of him. Pikes Peak Escudo, I'm coming through. I'm not messing about with these at all. The only problem is though, it's boxed down a bit if you don't get it out in corners in the right gear. Come on, Mercedes, out of my way. This is my World Touring Car 700 build as the Suzuki Pikes Peak Escudo. Absolutely amazing car. Destroys everything. Kind of. Right, get on a straight, unleash it. Right, that'll do. too bad. Right, 7 seconds in front. This car is absolutely bulletproof on World Touring Car 700. Porsche curves. Whatever, mate, this car is just like... The car is amazing on that track. Just like, yeah, whatever. No issue for me. Absolutely, just floor it all the way around the mon in this car. Absolutely superb. What a car. I say for this race, it's not bad. Bit of additional tuning for the track, but at Le Mans is a fabulous car. Oh, you're thinking I'm in another car. Don't really short shoot this car. Brake balance is, yeah, on the rear. Right, 1 lap to go in the Pikes Peak Escudo. Right, this one done. In the Pike Speaker Scudo. Right, we've completed that one. Right, the next race in the Clubman Cup Plus. See what we got now. Right. It's a case that I'm trying to work out which one do I think is going to be the hardest, and just ignore it. Ignore it until the end. But there's no getting out of it with these. Just pick one and do it, or pick one and try it. Right, this one. High speed ring, 3 laps. PP limit is 550 road car. What we're looking at, Civic Type EK. That's quite a good car. Have I got one of those? I might have. I should have. Honda. Is it this one here? Right, it needs to be at 550 pp. I think we could... Right, sports soft tyres. We got those. Put these on. How much pp does it give it? 495. Right, I reckon... We'll go to the tuning shop just a sec. Have a look at what we can do to it. I'm not sure it'll win in that current state. So, tuning shop. Put some power in it. So, 550 is the PP limit. So, you can go in there. What else can we have? Anything that's going to give it power. Anything that raises the car's PP. Quite a few bits for it. Been turbocharged. Don't want to spend all my credits. Right, anything else? That increases its PP. $550 is the limit, so we can't put too many parts. Right, 545, 548, 549. Right, I'll go with that. As long as it's got enough power, I'm not really bothered about the rest of it. This is not a particular tune. It's very, very quick. Throw together anything that makes the car go quicker on this race. Literally anything. So go back in, 550 pp. Yeah, we are in. Sports soft tyres, 549. Go! Three laps of high-speed ring with... Let's just see how we get on. Looks a bit fierce, the competition. My little Honda. Go! Oh no, Nissan's in here. That's not good. It's not good. I need a bump draft and everything. Oh, this is not good. Well, the race has only just started, though. That's the thing about it. We're going to get back into it now. I'm going to be a little bit forceful to get myself through. Crikey, this car. Excuse me, coming through. Is that a Beetle in the lead? Blimey. It is. It's a VW. And it's a VW that is definitely giving it some in this race. Blimey. Look at it go. VW. Absolutely trouncing the opposition. Not anymore, you're not. Oh, this kind of braking is not tuned for the track. No Beetle, I got to block here, sorry. That Beetle is genuinely concerning me right now. It's frightening. Right, 1 lap to go. There's the Beetle. Absolutely flying in a VW. Might be alright here. Got a bit of a lead. Well, got the win. In his suits up Honda Civic. Another one done. Right, next one. The next Clubman Cup Plus race. I think I want to try this one, to be fair. I think this one I've got a bit of concern with. Get it out of the way. 788 pp. I got a Chiron on Friday. But we're going to need to reduce its power. Have I got a thing fitted to it? No. Oh, let's go buy a power restrictor. Right, I'll go buy a power restrictor for this Chiron. That should do it. 15 pp. Power restrictor. Actually, has it? Well, just hang on. Can check in the tuning shop. Has it got an ECU fitted to it? Can do that instead. No. Right, then. Power restrictor. Go to the rate. It's take away 15 pp. Right, set up power restrictor. 720 pp. Right, 719.779. Not bad. 1,200 brake horsepower. 86 on the power restrictor. Not bad. Right, the car, basically it's daily base A that we've got at the minute. The car qualifies. Get it done. This one I've got concern with. So get it done now. Right. Yeah, so basically it's daily base A. Rolling start on everything. Here we go. I've got no nitrous, but if we lose the race, we'll go buy some and try it again. If nitrous is, of course, allowed. I've not read that bit. I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. I can't see this being straightforward as what it is looking to be at the minute. I really can't. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Radar's looking a bit busy. You have to bump me. Bump me. Stay in lane. Like driving on the motorway. Stay in lane. Not the middle lane. I want to be the left-hand lane in the UK. Fast lane for overtaking. Oh no, one of them's going to go in a minute, and I'm not going to catch him when they do. Oh, banking, coming up. Keep an eye on that radar and that rear view mirror all the time. Just keep moving. It's going hard now. Right, this Nissan. Like, please do not all just go shooting past me like in the daily race. At the end, just about going to hold on. Lambert's going for it though. Oh, just about. Oh dear, excuse me. That one done. Right, I'm pleased that one's done. That went well first time. Right, a few more. Right, we've got a few more to do. Right, I think just pick one and go for it. Right, this one, Tsukuba. 550 pp. This is the same race as the one we just done on High Speed Ring. If it is, I reckon this will go into there as well. It might not handle very well on Tsukuba, but again, the car's not tuned. It's just a case of whack some power into the car as much as possible and just put it on the track. Tsukuba, 5 laps. Hopefully be very good on the infield bit, because they all shoot past us again. Oh, coming through. That orange on the BMW is piquing my interest right now. Yeah, almost done one on these ones. Yeah, the orange on the BMW, I'm redoing my truck skins again. And I'm changing the colours. And that orange is the kind, where is it? I can't see it now. But that orange is what I'm trying to get. I'm changing the tone of the orange. And I think that is the kind of orange that I'm going for. I've used an AI colour picker to pick out the actual colours of one of the pictures that I've got, but I don't know, the colours just didn't look right when I put them in paint.net. That'll be a restart, I think. We made a right tomfoolery of that one. Yeah, that orange there looks like what I want actually for that design. It looks really good. It looks dead accurate as well, that orange. I'm going to go for that thing. Right, coming through. No messing in this one. I think, to be fair, this red on the Mazda is kind of what I'm after as well, to be fair. I'm spotting colours. The Euro Truck Simulator 2 truck skins. And that red is actually quite accurate as well to what I want. I just need a green that's a bit darker as well. Oh, this car's terrible, but it gets the job done. Right, that Mazda is pretty quick. That's to really try and pull this out. Right. Not too bad. Not too bad in this one. Done. Hello YRM, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. When is Spec 3 is when it's planned to come out? Tomorrow morning, UK time, 8 to 10 AM. The servers go down, so Europe 9 to 11 AM. The update is, so I think when I preloaded it earlier, it said the update will be live. It goes live at 8 o'clock, but the servers are going down for 2 hours. Let's say by lunchtime, you should be on Spec 3. Definitely by then. Right. And there we go. A big thanks for subbing to the channel as well. Appreciate it. And welcome to the channel. 97%. But I forgot about them. I did actually forget about them. So, well, we just get these done. Right, which one? I reckon Watkins Glen. This race is going to be an absolute stinker, I reckon. Right, it's ball lap 600 pp. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. I've got a 600 pp build. Or 2 or 3. Might not be as bad. One of these. Oh, no, no, won't go in because of the tyres. The regulations on the tyre. I have to turn the power down. That won't go in. That won't go in. That won't. Right, if I do this, I'm gonna... This is a Tokyo tune. If I do this... Can we make room for sports soft tyres? No. We can't... Ugh. What else have I got? Don't think I've got anything else. Try this one. This won't go in. But, right, sports soft tyres. And then, right, this is another Le Mans one, right? No, not that one. This one. Maybe with a power restrictor, go try it. Maybe. You wanted to play the game, but what have you got? You got final exams coming up, and you wanna you wanna really. It's one of those things happen, life happening. Life doesn't stop just because Spec 3 is coming out for GT7. But sure that if you've got final exams, best of luck in those final exams. I hope they go well. Lots of things, life happening at the time. Let's try this. I reckon if we get the power down enough, it will go in to this race. This one is the one that we're trying to do. Just knock it all the way down. Oh, that increases it. No. Right, what's this one do? Does that downgrade it? Right, all this. Okay, scrap that. I'm going to have to buy one of these, aren't I? I'm going to have to give in and go and buy a Maritzo Edition 22 for this one race. I'm trying to shortcut it and it's not working. Right, go on then. I'll go buy Maritzo. And I'll do a very quick on-stream build of this car. Toyota Maritzo. Where is it? This one. No, that's not it. This one. Right, this car needs to be at 600 pp. It comes in at 522, bit of wiggle room. It's turbocharged, four-wheel drive, pretty good car. But if you were fun to exams in college, but it looks like you're going to go to your dream college if you well, that's it. That is it. Get your exams done, and then you can get to where you want to be. And that is always a very, very good thing. And then you get through that and into Spec 3 on the other side. And Spec 3 will feel a whole lot better. Right, this car is turbocharged. Right, you get in there. High RPM. 539. You get in there. We'll have you as well. We'll have you as well. That one, 549. Anything else? Racing. That one. That one. Loads of PP. That one. That one. Might as well. Makes it go a bit better on corners, but brake pads, 563. Why not? Put a bit of brake balance on it. Dunno. Bit of performance out of it. No. But we do need room. I've just realised we need room for sports soft tyres. No, I'm gonna have to set. Well, doesn't matter. Right. This is not planned at all. This is very, very quick, rushed affair. I need to take off 9 pp. Get this car into the race. Car settings. I need 9 pp. Ugh, 600.1. Right, there you go. Should be enough, surely. To beat a Sierra Cozzy. Surely enough. Give it a try. See how we get on. Give it a go. Very rushed build of a car that I've never built before. Here we go. Ford Roasters, like Burnout Paradise, shooting off. In front, oh, that one's... Barcatora, flipping heck. I've never done this race before. A Barcatora, fully upgraded. That's it, coming through. Excuse me, in the Mini. That's a very expensive crash at a Ford Roadster. Hello, Mr. Citizen Kane. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Use the cappuccino. I do have a cappuccino. I've got quite a few of them, to be fair. All built for Tokyo World Touring Car 600, where the car's an absolute weapon. But the problem is, I think on this track, it might not go very well, the cappuccino. The ones that I've got anyway, they are very much Tokyo tuned. They go as fast as possible, that's about it. Right, coming through. Yeah, very good fun. The cappuccino with the engine swap on Tokyo, absolute machine of a car. Just watching it on the replay, just little cappuccino just absolutely destroying all the Group 4 cars on the long Tokyo straight. It's powerful, very powerful. car. Not tuned at all. Got a Pininfarina in front, another classic car in this one. That coming through. And the Pininfarina. Right, 1 lap to go. There we go. Job done. Can be tuned up Toyota. The Roadster muscling us out on the last few turns. Yeah, these Clubman Cup Plus races, they are different. You do need to bring tuned cars to the table to do them. One of those I've seen a Barca Tourer and a, what is it, Ford Roadster in this race. A 20 million credit car going around Watkins Glen. Right, I think we've got one more in Clubman Club. Let me do one more. Tokyo Expressway. Could use our, well, same race. Give it a try. See what happens. 550 pp. It gets in. Try to do it. Oh, five cars in this one. Well, I'm just looking and seeing that a GTR Nismo isn't. Well, yeah, okay. We'll just give it a try and see what happens. A GTR Nismo, that's kind of put me off a little bit, but give it a go. Let's really get on with this one. We've got the ring on the back of the car there on this VW. Maybe this Toyota is going to be the issue and not the GTR. Looks like it. Toyota's just fallen away. It's almost too easy. They're going to come back at the end or something. Driving missions, yeah, I think so, 100%. Driving missions, the part of the game, so for absolute true 100%. All driving missions, licenses, everything, pretty much. Collect every car. Absolutely everything. Right, one lap remaining. Nearly there. Hello Ricky, welcome into the stream, back to tuning in. Hoping all is well. Last lap at Tokyo. Oh, into the wall. And there we go, that one done. Fireworks at the end. I think that's it. All of Clubman Cup Plus is done. Not bad in the end. Little Honda doing the job in 3 of them. And there we are. That's that one done. But I have overlooked / forgot 3 Group 3 races. And I think I'm out of time. So I don't think we're going to do them. Not today anyway. But we've got to 98% on the events list. But there are 3 races in here that I forgot all about from last Friday. I just don't think I've got the time to do them today. Oh, yeah, 10 laps of Mount Panorama. That's going to take about 20 minutes. That's going to take a while as well. And then we've got this. Yeah, I don't think I've got enough time to do them today. So we got to 98% on the list. Got it nearly all done. But I think I'm out of time. I'm going to be on doing Spec 3 tomorrow. So I want to be making sure that we are as ready as we can be for that. The update is preloaded and all good to go. But we more or less did it, but not quite. So I'll do the... I've got a price spin. From the roulette ticket, see what we're going to get. Surprise, surprise, more credits. And there we are. I think that'll be it for us today. I'm out of time. I haven't got time to do another 20-minute race for this evening. So I need to go do some other bits and bobs and get ready for this. Ta-da! Here it is, Spec 3. So we have lovely screenshots of Spec 3. The update is preloaded and we will be live at some point tomorrow. We'll be going through all the ins and outs of Spec 3 cars, tracks, scapes, data. What was data log thing that's coming in? We'll do that as well. Data logger, I think it is. We'll drive the all-new Fiat Panda, absolute icon of a car. We'll drive that in the update. All the cars. We'll do the new F1 car there at, as you can see, the hotel at Abu Dhabi. Can't wait for that. New Nissan coming in as well. I think this car is a Gran Turismo OG. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. It looks very familiar to Gran Turismo back in '97, this one, the Mitsubishi FTO. So that'd be nice to drive again. And the new Polestar that's in. The Renault Espace back in from Gran Turismo 2. Gran Turismo 2. And there it is. Abu Dhabi, Yas Marina, back, well, in GT for the first time. Back in my life since F1 2019, I think it was, Abu Dhabi. And Gilles Villeneuve as well, back in. Not been on there for a very long time, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Be nice to get back on Gilles Villeneuve if I can remember where it goes. Should be right to do it. On Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Dunlop tyres, Power Pack DLC. Hello, the Vish. Welcome into the stream. Ready for Power Pack? Yeah, Power Pack as well. New collector level. Weekly challenges, data logger. New seasonal menu thing, menu books, escapes, and much more. We'll go through the whole update. Just have a look at this just in case. So tomorrow morning, yes, at 8 and 10 is your server maintenance for the update. And then, yeah, after that, get on the game, get on Spec 3, good to go. It's all there. So tomorrow we will be on at some point. I'll say probably afternoon. It will be on tomorrow afternoon, and we'll go through all the ins and outs of Spec 3, and we'll see just exactly, well, what we've got. What have PD given us for Spec 3? We'll find out. So that is it from us for today. And again, yeah, the last time on Spec 2. There we are, 2 years, just over 2 years of Spec 2. But yeah, next stream will be live on Spec 3. Will there be a Spec 4? I'm not too sure at the minute. I just have to see what happens. Don't get too far ahead of ourselves. We look forward to Spec 3 tomorrow and seeing what's in there. And we'll be live tomorrow at some point in the afternoon going through all the ins and outs of Spec 3. Like I say, we'll see exactly what we've got. So until then, big thanks as always for tuning in today. Big thanks to our new subscribers that have joined us today. If you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe. Would be very much appreciated. And we'll be back tomorrow for Spec 3. Very exciting indeed. So until then, do like, do subscribe, and as always, do take care. I'll have a look. My mouse is working. That one, and then this one, and then we press on this one. And we shall go and see how the dynamic weather at Suzuka is treating Stampy. We had an absolute downpour on Monday. So we'll see if Stampy's getting the same thing. Daily Race C on Suzuka. Get that locked in there. That's all done. So Stampy UK is where you should go as the stream is closing out. Do like and sub to Stampy. Absolute hero, absolute legend. And I'm sure they very much appreciate it. And on that one, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon at some point. And we will unpackage, unravel and unwrap GT7 Spec 3. So until then, big thanks as always for tuning in. And as always, do like, do subscribe, do take care. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Spec 3. Bye.